want you to hit that share, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's all free, man. It don't cost you a penny. I want you to hit that share, like, and subscribe button. It's all free, and hit that notification bell. Wherever you're watching me from, good morning, good afternoon, good night. All right, I'm going to call the ball a ball, a scrack a scrack. I'm going to call the ball a ball, a scrack a scrack. And it's going to be real hardball today. I seen something, I sat there and watched it. I had to watch it twice so I could make sure I hear it and listen to it right. All right, here you go. The man gave his congratulations to the R.I.P. to the great Jesse Jackson and condolences to his family. He gave his R.I.P. and condolences to their family. I haven't heard the left say anything. All right, I got some other things to speak about. I heard the man say he passed the crime bill that they've been trying to get passed through for 30 years. This is all about results, folks. This is all about receipts. This is all about FBA lineage. This is all about results and all about the FBA lineage. So hit that like, share, and subscribe button and notification button. Yeah, because it's all about receipts. This is all about receipts. I would love for the left to be able to show us some receipts. They had an opportunity to pass the George Floyd bill. They had an opportunity to pass the John Lewis bill. They had an opportunity to pass the anti-black hate crime bill. They did not pass that. We know they weren't even thinking about reparations. HR 40 or HR 20 ain't nothing but game plan. CBC got the largest caucus in the House. That's who oversees the money. They can have a protest vote. They can have a lot of things like they're doing now. Yeah, just like they're trying to shut down the government now, they could have did with those bills and those things. But here's the deal. You've been voting for 62 years. What have you gained? What receipts can they show you? They can't show you no receipts. But he had the guy that's in the office now had the anti-hate crime. Mr. had the he passed the crime bill. He passed he got the woman a pardon. She had been in for 22 years for a phone call. And you had Obama and Joe Biden in office way before he had came in office, and they hadn't done nothing about it. That was part of that 94 crime bill. We know the left don't go visit prisons or go visit neighborhoods, but they run to them illegal immigrants' neighborhoods and prison system and say, oh man, this is wrong, this is foul. Hit that like button, hit that share button, come on in. You're always welcome. We family. FBA South, we family. Get me up to 300,000 subscribers. Yeah, come on with your bots. Get me on up to 300,000. Yeah, I need 300,000 subscribers with my voice to be louder. So you'll have some common sense. You'll have 7 cents in the third eye. Yeah, he passed a lot of it. He fully funded HBCUs. The colleges, universities you should be attending. Yeah, the colleges and universities, you should get your bachelor and your master's. Yes, I am pro-education. You all need to be in STEM programs. You all need to be in STEM programs. For the FBA lineage women, y'all all need to be in STEM programs. Stop getting them earth degrees. You're not doing nothing with them earth degrees, little mama. And we love you. FBA South women, we love you. Yeah, we black and we proud. Yes, FBA South women, we black and we proud. Yeah. And I want you to hit that like, share, and notification button and get me on up to 300,000. Look at here now. Like I said, the man passed the HBCU, fully funded. He passed through the House and the Senate the crime bill. Yeah, man, and he got the opportunity zones going in the FBA lineage community. So the man doing a lot, man. He got a lot of receipts for a lot of things, man. I just want to know what the left got, man. What do the left party got? He done passed the bill now for the children, if they in a bad failing school, they can go to a better school. That's beautiful, man. because the last statistic was showing that up north that those kids can't read at a 5th grade level. All right, at a 5th grade level, that's wrong, man. You got all this technology today. There's no way your children should be behind. You got Chat GPT, and they should be in STEM. Put them boys in STEM. I done told you to wake them up. Let them know they got 7 senses and a third eye, and wake them up. Let them know how to have 7 senses and a third eye, and some common sense. Yeah. Together we are stronger. Apart we are weak. And we all we got. We ain't got nobody else. SOS. It's SOS. We ain't got nobody else. Yeah, they don't want to celebrate our history month. Yeah, man. Some done said we don't need a history month. Why not? Why when we get something that's well earned, people work 400 years, sun up to sundown, 7 days a week, 365, and they get not nan penny. Didn't I get nan penny? Done fought in every war. Every war America been in, they done fought in every war and did it with excellence. FBA lineage excellence. Yeah, FBA lineage excellence. Yeah. See, we not submissive. That's why they don't like us, because we not submissive. We not submitting to nobody. We not submitting to nobody. Yeah, Jesus is the truth, but you don't got no heaven or hell to put nobody in. That's why I told you to listen to the good pastor Geno Jenkins. Yeah, that's why I told you to listen to the good pastor Geno Jenkins now. Yeah. Yeah. Hit that like, share, and subscribe and notification button. I'm telling you the truth. I listened to it 2 times. The man dropped receipts, but the left ain't dropped no receipts. The one that the 92% voted for and the 78%, they can't show you no receipts. They are all for illegal immigrants. And this country was not built on illegal immigrants. The only way illegal immigrants would come to this country after my ancestors worked 400 years, sun up, sundown, for no pay. And I don't see no illegal immigrants told no sign saying reparations for FBA lineage. You know what I mean? I see the EU over there want to recognize that the United Nations that the Atlantic slave trade was a Holocaust. And we know what went on at the motherland. We know some of what them chiefs and some of them kings and some of them, when they had wars and stuff over there, we know what they did. They the one first kicked it off with them wars and stuff. Yeah, we know all their history. You see how the Russian white guy went over there with HIV and he done spread it to 1,000 women over there. They didn't ask him where he work at, what his future was, what he gonna be doing. He just walked up to him and talked to him real nice and sweet, gaslit him, like Derrick Jackson. And boy, they gave him their number and everything, boy, and he gave it to them too. He gave them something they can't never get rid of. They'll never forget him. They would never forget him. That's why I say, if somebody ain't loyal to you, man, don't worry about that. Let them go, man. Let them go. But like I said, I'm an independent. I call a ball, a strike, a strike. If the left do something right, I'm going to say the left did something right. If the right do something right, I'm going to say the right did something right. Yeah, I ain't got no prejudice or no, like I said, 85% up there in Congress is lawyers, fast-talking lawyers. They are for them and they family only, just like the CBC. But the Divine Nine, the down low Divine Nine should be ashamed of themselves, knowing that he was the only president. Barack Obama was in office 8 years and never fully funded HBCUs. Yeah, you was up there 8 years, Barack, and you took out Gaddafi. Answer me that. What he took out Gaddafi for? Gaddafi hadn't done that to the United States. Yeah, France convinced him to take out Gaddafi. For what reason? Because he wanted to start a new currency on the continent. He was helping those on the continent. And like I said, those sisters, 1,000 of them over there in Ghana, Kenya, and South Africa, he done gave them a death sentence. Yeah, he done gave them an ending sentence, man. He gave him that HIV, man. He just walked up to him, man, and just told him some nice little thing. I guess they had never heard of it. They act like they ain't never heard it. But I know if that would have been a brother from the continent or a brother from over here, the first thing they'd have said, where you work at? How much money you got? How much money you gonna give me? What you gonna do for me? I need all this before you do anything. No, we can't go 50-50. No. But they went and laid with a man that they didn't even know. Smiling face. They thought I was all sweet. Until they went to the doctor. They thought it was all sweet. I don't see none of them on this app talking about that. All you tellers ain't talking about that. We told y'all was over there being very submissive and worship them people. That's what you get for worshiping people. You ain't for worship no other human. You's a human being too. You ain't for the worship nobody but the Most High. And that any which way you believe it, you ain't for the worship nobody but the Most High. Yeah, I don't have time for the games and the jokes. Yeah, you want a joking gang? Hit my Cash App then. Put something in the Cash App. $ Frost2128. Put something in the Cash App then. Yeah, you want to play games? Yeah, we can play them games now. But like I said, the man dropped a lot of receipts today. The left got a lot of making up to do, but they chasing illegal immigrants for votes. Yeah, man. Like they said, them folk don't want to let you in. And them folk want you out. You need to go discuss that with them folks. Y'all said we were lazy, so that's what we doing. We sitting out. It's going to be the great sit out come November. FBA Lennox, man. But I can't wait to Juneteenth, man. It's going to be a great month in June. I can see it coming, man. I can see the most high, man. Yahweh, man. He done brought that black magic back. And the commander-in-chief admitted that. Without FBA Lennox, it wouldn't have been no jazz, no blues, no rock and roll, no hip-hop. No country music, none of that. You wouldn't even have music in this country without FBA Lennox. And man, they was suffering bad back then, man. Yeah, man, them people working for a quarter a day, man. If they did get any pay, man, I don't want to hear nobody else crocodile tear. My ancestor, my Lennox got enough tears for me to hold. Yeah, if I'm gonna listen to somebody cries and tears. Yeah, all that we POC, we not no POC, and we not no African American. I told you we not African. I can't go over there and run for president. Which country? Part out of the country I can go over there and run for president then. Yeah, pick out a country I can go over there and run for president. You got playing too many tribal games over there with them chiefs and them kings over there. Them the same one that put us on them ships. Yeah, you think I don't know our history? You started a war and took our land. Put us on them ships. They double back and colonized, you clown. Who you think you talking to? You think I don't know the continent history? You really think that, clown? It was only 2 countries over there that weren't colonized. That was Botswana and Ethiopia. The rest of y'all, they put BTA, belt the ass over there. That's what they did to y'all, man. They put belt the ass. I gave you a religion. Now you're over there. They're leading each other over religion. You got the Muslim fighting the Christian. They both were given religion. I believe in Yahweh, the Most High. You can believe in whatever you believe in, but don't you never think you're going to